Following is a reading by Ruth Groff of a radio talk given by Martha Van Rensselaer in 1930, when she was the director of the New York State College of Home Economics at Cornell University. The talk is titled Home Economics in Land-Grant Colleges. When in 1862 Abraham Lincoln signed the bill which led to the establishment of a land-grant college in nearly every state, he may not have realized that the farm women and the farm homes would ask for attention under the Morrill Act, and that a proportion of later appropriations would lead to a provision for education in farm homemaking and human conservation, as now provided in departments of home economics in most of the land-grant colleges. Quite naturally, as the business by which homes are financed has to develop first, a chemistry of soils was taught before a chemistry of bread making, farm and business accounting before household accounting and budgeting, a balanced ration for animals before human nutrition. It was necessary to set up a scientific farming to get money to support a home. Such instruction was introduced because a good agriculture depends upon a satisfied farm-home life. If the family wants to leave the farm, the farmer has little chance for earning a living on the farm. The farm family asks for a comfortable environment with a chance for development, embracing education and recreational advantages. The farm woman would like to live more fully than a program of exacting and unending toil permits. More and more, 10 million housekeepers in the United States want not less homemaking, but less of the unnecessary routine of housekeeping. They want to spend less time on unessential, unstandardized methods of housework and more on those things which are of real significance in family understandings, family enjoyments, and contacts with an outside world. They realize that trouble and discontent will arise if 10 million women are home all day, just cleaning and cooking. They look for stimulus and more interesting and intelligent methods of doing their work, and to participation in things social and worthwhile in order to bring back to their families beneficial, not discouraged service. Inasmuch as the stability of the American home is necessary for national advancement, the homemaker's job must be creative, which can only be when art, science, economics, and psychology have been applied to rob housework of mental flatness and physical fag. Education applied to the homemaker's task gives her increased earning capacity at home, lacking which stamps the work and worker as inferior, a poor condition by which to preserve the integrity of American homemaking. We need less fatalism, more altruism in regard to the homemaking job, better qualifications for marriage, less monotony in housework which reacts unhappily on family life, a larger sense of participation and financial independence, aesthetic interest in the appreciation of books, music, and art, better hygienic living, shorter hours for work which come with better planning of work, more economical floor plans, more knowledge of feeding and family for efficiency, a better understanding of children. The agricultural experiment station was built up when farmers brought their problems to the state college for solution. Gradually, the homemakers of the country have brought their problems as well until a part of the experiment station work is one applied to human nutrition, economics of the household, child development, housing, and management. Out of this situation, more and more research and graduate work in home economics has become a part of the program of land-grant colleges. Homes and homemaking are thus making direct demands by which science and art, psychology and economics will be considered fundamental to the homemaker's education. A 4-year course in home economics with entrance requirements the same as for other college students and leading to the degree of Bachelor of Science is provided in most of the land-grant colleges, with thousands of young women preparing themselves for homemaking and for professional careers in fields upon which homemaking depends. The Extension Service of the United States Department of Agriculture clears through the land-grant colleges to the people of the state, thus building up an unparalleled system of adult education. The state has delegated to the home and the family the fostering and protecting of human beings. The state, in turn, recognizes its obligation to support education in the state colleges, the end being a scientific attitude toward the rearing of children and the healthy growth of children and adults. The state pays an enormous sum for hospitals, charities, and protection, and the figures are mounting each year. Preventive, constructive measures are found in education and a study of the physical care of human beings. Home economics is the conservation of human resources, as agriculture is the conservation of our natural resources. Home economics in land-grant colleges aims to train young women to spend the family income wisely. It is hinted that women are behind on their responsibility for income management. The charge is not simply uneconomic consumption, but the cause of wasteful production because of untrained demand for the commodities of life. Be it said, however, that the woman feeds her family according to their expressed desires and dresses herself to please them. She is often left out of the knowledge of the amount of income. Her husband has been educated as an earner and to careful spending of money for the overhead of his business. He must reserve a very large percentage for the support of his family and considers his job done. If she has training and skill in selection and management, the efficiency of the money he pours into the family purse is stretched materially. Hence, the development of courses in our colleges for studying the money problems of the family. Education for controlling income is worth the investment. Our food, clothing, and housing supply have a worldwide source with an investment estimated at $50 billion. Women are the purchasing agents largely for what $50 billion will buy. The land-grant college would supply the training in accounting, in budgeting, in selection of food and clothing, in sources of production, in consumer standards, in quality and quantity to be purchased for the family. Women have asked for a knowledge of homemaking and a cultivation of skill because they want to free their time by improved methods and save their energy for the essentials of living. They want to make more desirable homes on available income.